What's going on, everybody? Man, I'm sorry for the delay. I'm sorry I'm so late tonight. Man, I had so many things to take care of, man. Me and my wife is house hunting, so it's kind of it was kind of hard to meet 8 o'clock. So I apologize, everybody. I am waiting for Steven Jackson to figure StreamYard out. I just wanted to say how's everybody's weekend, a holiday, that extra day off. You know, it's really no days off for us to have dogs. You know, really, a holiday. You know, shout out to the people who got multiple dogs, all the way up to 10, 20. I know somebody can comment how many dogs y'all got. Damn, 4 a.m. Woo. You got to go to work at 4 a.m. I'm sorry about that, Antonio. If you can comment how many dogs y'all got. Because in reality, man, us as people that got dogs, man, we really don't have no days off, especially if we really ain't got no help. My wife does not like to clean poop up. All right? So that's all me. You know, and it's so bad sometimes I feel bad letting my son do it by himself. So, you know, I get out there and make it happen. So, I mean, that's work as it is, especially it's hot. The sun, it's summertime. The sun is beating on your neck. Come on, man. Go. If you have 5 dogs and you go 2 days without picking up poop outside, alright, good luck with that. Because that third day, you're going to be upset you wasn't out there grabbing that shit up. I've been there, trust me. I don't know if we're going to have Chuwe on tonight, man, but Steven Jackson's definitely trying to figure it out. So I'm just out here talking to y'all, you know, talking about the dog man struggles for the people who have multiple dogs. You know, if you have 1, 2, maybe 3 dogs, you know, it's cool, man. You know, but when you break the like 4, 5, 6, there we go. We got Mr. Jackson on right now. What's going on, brother? Chilling. We got Mr. Steven Jackson on. This man started a nice, beautiful movement. Man, I had the shirt on, man, but I got it all sweaty. My bad, bro. He sent me a black and red. Let me see, where is it at? I think I left it in the truck. It's the black and red Healthy Dogs Matter shirt. For y'all that don't know, y'all seeing his face right now. Tell him.
How's everybody doing tonight? Wasn't one of the originators helping out. Originally, what we figured out was the American Village needed a direct, and we saw something in this direction at that point. So we just wanted to basically keep up with the breed stand. So, you know, we have all these different books, and it's a shame that they have to say that they have to say that this is the only breed that you have to say that you have to mention that the dog is fully. What the hell is that? All dogs, they didn't have to tell people that they fully function. Supposed to be fully functional already. What kind of animal are you making if you making them to the point where you have to tell people that they are fully functional, that these dogs are fully, these are not the dogs that's not fully functional. That puts the name of bad rap on all Americans. And the dog, you have to tell people.
Hold up, Mr. Jackson. Let's not go into the meat and potatoes right now. I know it's late and we got on late. We should get the wheels. We should get. They're saying they're getting a bad echo on your end. I don't know if you.
Oh, oh, how about if I plug this echo?
Yeah, that's way better. But I wanted to get into how long have you been into dogs? Like how old were you when you got into dogs, and what was your first dog when you got into? Because I know it was way beyond American bullies. And that's why I would cut you off right there, because I want everybody to understand, to feel who you are and how long you really been doing this. So before we get into the meat and potatoes of the American bully, I wanted to know, how old were you when you first had your first dog? What was your first dog that you loved when you first
My
got into
first,
dogs?
when I was probably like 6 or 7 years old, I had, you know, everybody was into Lassie. That was the dog. I'm 50 years old. That was the dog of choice back then. So, Lassie was smart. She can damn near talk. She tell you too much stuck in the well, that kind of stuff. So, and it was, she can beat wolves and cougars and all that other kind of stuff. So my first dog was a rough coated, called a collie. Yeah, rough coated collie. I had to be about 7 or 8 because I remember that I was trying to ride, like I was trying to learn how to ride a bicycle, and had training wheels on.
Right.
And that was my first dog right there. And from there, I've always had dogs. Even as a kid, I always had dogs. I always had litters. Not only just dogs. I'm into animals. I like chickens. I like goats. I like horses. Everybody on here know I got chickens. You know what I'm saying? I like all kinds of animals. And it's good to know where your food comes from. There's different ways that you can support your family and supply food and meat for your family. You don't have to always have to get out there and break your neck in a 9 to 5. You can go get you $100 worth of meat chickens, or little birds. Not even $100. Say $20 worth of meat birds for 10 cents a piece, and raise them up on your property. You know what I'm saying? And you can have you 1,000 pound worth of meat off of $20. There's different ways that you can. I'm into animals and farming and the do it yourself type of stuff. Can y'all still hear me? I can't hear myself no more.
You good, brother? Keep going. You got it. You good?
Okay. All right. Yeah. So I'm into growing your own food. That kind of agriculture. I'm into the land. I'm into metaphysics. I'm not into going to church. I'm not into man-made stuff. I'm into natural stuff, all natural. I I try to keep my word on everything. I'm into a hard day's work for an honest day's pay. I'm that type of dude. And my dogs, I don't like regular dogs. I like my dogs, my dogs. When people see my dogs, I want them to say, man, what kind of dogs are those? Man, what are those? I don't like regular dogs. And I was once into saving dogs at the SPCA. I was once into that. That's why I have a different outlook on. I know, I have friends that are breeders. I have a different outlook on breeding. Everybody shouldn't be breeding. If you saw what I saw or see what I see when I go to these SPCAs, everybody not supposed to be sitting up here trying to breed. Breeders that need to be left up to special people that know what the hell they doing. It's not for everybody to be trying to breed these animals because it's all mistakes wind up at the SPCA. So I'm not all this long time was I haven't had any litters all this long time, and I guess that's by design. And I'm not, you know, I used to be bitter about not having litters, but I've done my share of making litters in the past. So it's like I'm at the point where I'm sitting back and I want to make something special when I do make it. I don't want to make just no anything. I don't want to make it to wind up at the SPCA or no chance of going to the SPCA or no chance of the offspring going to the SPCA. I've seen that. I've seen the dirty side. That's what I used to do with my kids every weekend. Used to take them to the SPCA. Used to take them to all these pet smarts every weekend. Okay, I'm educating my kids on all of these animals, even animal husbandry. All this, if you want a parakeet, you're gonna have to take care of. You're gonna have to do from the puppies and the dogs. At one time, me and my wife, we had 9. We had 9 dogs in the house. We're not even talking about the puppies. Now we have 4 kids. These kids are getting their ass inside these dog cages and helping out. You know what I'm saying? This is part of their chores. Okay? This is how they grew up like that. They grew up knowing, hey, we have to clean up after this animal husbandry. This is what we do. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to get off the subject. What else you got for me, brother? What else you got for me? I can't hear you. You got your mic off. You got your mic off.
All right, I'm good right now. All right, so going back to what you were saying before, what kind of person you are, that's what kind of drew me to you. Like I could see that you were like you know, not to make fun, you know what I'm saying, but you remind me of one of my OG uncles back in the days, you know what I'm saying, that fell on that old school rule. Like if you come up running up to him like, Uncle Steven, I just got punched in the mouth up the street. By who? By this boy. Shit, let's go up there. You thinking that he gonna help you fight? You going up there all puffed up with your big uncle, and you like find out what was going on, and you like, yeah, it's gonna be a 1-on-1 fight, and you know what I'm saying? You remind me of,
yes, sir. I don't take a 1-on-1.
My Uncle David did me like that. But one of my real first 1-on-1s, man, I think I was like 8 years old. You know what I'm saying? I had my first real fight.
Yeah, you know, and I'm the oldest of 6 boys.
So I didn't have an older brother, you know, in my life. So, you know, I was always the old. I was always the, you know, I have a little brother, so I was always the oldest brother. But getting back to it, but that's what drew me to you. You know, when we first started talking about the dogs, and I wanted to, you know, since we came to the, you know, meat and potatoes in the beginning, I want to get back to one of the conversations that me and you used to have a issue on when we used to beef out, man. We used to have arguments, but the thing I loved about when me and you used to argue, we used to yell at each other and everything. But it was all good though. It was like, you know what I'm saying? You can have
I
your.
feel like you were yelling because
not yelling, but you know what I'm saying. We was.
Okay. It's almost like when me and my brothers were arguing and yelling. Everybody, you know, our house is the loudest one on the street. They think we fighting, but we just really having a conversation.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So when we had this good conversation, and it was like I remember you were saying the only American bully that should be recognized is the Standard.
No, I didn't say that. That's not. You probably It
It
probably
probably
came
came
out
out
like that,
like
but
that,
that's
but that's
not how I
not
meant.
how I meant.
Hold on, I'm gonna fix my mic. Go ahead and explain what you meant.
What I meant was the American bully is the standard. It's not when you go about the UKC and you talking about what American bully. It's no such thing as a pocket. It's no such thing as a mini or whatever. It's only a freaking American bully. It's an American bully. Period. That's what I'm trying to say. The American bully standard should be the admiral for the breed. Period.
And 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 I disagreed because when I was saying the pocket is an American bully, just like the classic is an American bully. It's just a different class of an American bully. Even though the UKC frowns upon, like, not, I'm gonna say it how it is. They like more standard classic dogs than they do like an extreme standard or a close to extreme standard and pocket dogs. Those are the dogs they really don't like. They really don't like in the UKC. But if you're looking at most of their picks in the UKC, they're picking more dogs that, no disrespect to the dogs, what I'm saying, that's winning. It's no fault of theirs at all. But when we look at that, let's be honest about the looking at the standard. So they're looking at the more terrier type dog.
Okay,
Okay,
now
now
this is what I'm
what I'm
looking at
looking
They're
at
not
when I
they're
when
say
I
not
say
moving they're not moving they're not moving forward. They're not moving forward and trying to separate. They're not trying to separate themselves like the ABKC is or other bully registries that are trying to separate themselves from the terrier type dogs. That's why I think a lot of people don't understand. I'm not saying you, but I see a lot of other people complaining on Facebook when there was a little cartoon picture of a fucking American bully. Everybody fucking blew their asses out about it and they was tripping about it. But it was basically showing that the American bully is going more towards a slightly shorter muzzle dog, and they want basically they want all the bullies to look like this one type dog. The only difference they want it to be is height from the pocket.
nah, this
Nah,
not
it's not
okay.
okay.
Okay, now
Okay, now
stop right
stop
there.
right there.
The classic looks like shots fired now. This
Now,
is
do
the
Now,
you
do
jump.
you
see why
see
I'm
why I'm
trying to
trying to
stand up
stand
for the
up for the
breed?
breed?
No, I get it. I understand. I understand if they want shots fired they want to move forward because this is
Okay,
a
what
young
I'm trying to
breed.
say
This is
is
a
every
Every
5 years they're
5
gonna be
years.
trying to move forward. What you gonna be having is a freaking exotic for the goddamn American bully.
Okay, so can you tell me how long it took or how many times in the first 23 years did or 25 years did the French bulldog or German shepherd change up and switch up until they became what they became?
Dude, I don't know about all that. I'm talking about the American bully standard is 16 to what is it? 18 inches or what is it? That's what I'm talking about. How you gonna change if you're gonna sit up there and say, hey, we're gonna say forget, we ain't going by that standard no more. We want a shorter dog. So we're gonna change. That's making 14 inches now because that's that's not what we're not gonna call that dog an American bully no more. What are you doing? Now you
Now you
changing
change.
the whole breed. You got people that's been trying to the American bully is already a hard dog to make. Now you got people that's been trying to make the dog for 10, 20 years. They finally get it right. Now you gonna change the dog around on them again. You want to change the standard again because you like the China freaking exotic. The China.
No, all right, hold up. All right, hold up. All right, now that's where. All right, we're not gonna mention other people's. We're not gonna. Let's not mention other people's dogs or who where they came from. But we can describe the dogs better than just naming the people who own the dogs or what dogs they are. So if I don't think so.
In China, they're exotic, but when they come over to America, they're American bullies.
Nah, I mean I understand what you're saying. But those aren't the dogs that I'm in the show ring with.
But
let's speak on. Nah. That's a lie.
That's the look they want.
That's a lie. That is a lie. The ABKC never came out and said that they want that type of dog to be the representative of the American bully. You know what I'm saying? So
I thought you just said that.
I remember. No, I didn't.
They going away.
No. So check this out. I talked to Dave Wilson, right? One time we was in Jacksonville, right? And all of the big hitters were out there, you know what I'm saying, as far as the grand champion class. I think it was like 15 dogs in the grand champion class in Jacksonville. Now that's crazy. Like I haven't been involved in something like that, only in nationals, but there was over 25 dogs in the champion class, and it was crazy. But Dave Wilson was saying, look, if all of the dogs in the American, out of all the American bullies, right, could look like the grand champions, then we're moving forward. If they can look like the champions and he said if they look like the champions and grand champions, of all of them look like that, then we're moving forward. He said we have a long way to go. You know what I'm saying? So I know he has a lot that he's dealing with. A lot of us put a lot on his plate. You know what I'm saying? That we shouldn't, because he goes through a lot. But I don't believe that the American bully is moving more towards an exotic looking dog at all. They definitely want a functional dog. They want better dog. Listen, I was in New Jersey, man, and none of the dogs that I seen look like what you're talking about. And there was a female kicking our ass out there, and she was a pocket female, and she was nice, and she's a Brim daughter, and she was is what they're moving towards. Who else? I would say Grand Champion Blue. Those are the type of dogs. They want more compact dogs that can move. Have you ever seen Grand Champion Blue? I'm saying, have you ever seen him move?
No.
See, that's what I'm saying. There's Grand Champion Zero. Like, you got to look at dogs like that. They're nice, compact dogs that if you that go in a show ring and that can move. You know what I'm saying? Hold up, I got you.
I'm trying to turn around on the floor here. He in the door.
I'm gonna show a picture of him right now.
I didn't even know he was out here. Come on,
Go ahead and say who he is. This boy is right here.
That's Big Shot. How you gonna get big without the Big Shot?
That's his pup. Is that your first American bully?
No, I got a female over here.
How old is he right there in the picture that we're looking at?
That's Big Shot.
How old is 8 months?
8 months old, took those today with my son.
I gotta teach you how to take pictures, man.
Man, I was all on the ground, man.
Man, you was on the ground. Oh man, damn, bro.
He said, "Come on, pop." He said, "You embarrassing me, man. You embarrassing me. Can't get up."
This dog's 8 months. Who does that dog look like in the face, y'all?
Oh,
Come on,
Lord,
man.
Mercy.
Y'all know
who the same thing.
who does that dog? Come on, y'all. Y'all can tell us, who does this dog look like in the face?
It look like one of y'all, man.
Who that dog look like in the face?
I told you, I said, he ain't got your look to. He look like one of them.
My bad, man. I'm trying to get it right. So yeah, I so I mean, me and you. This is why I started this, because people are probably like, yo, these two are arguing. Nah, man, this is my brother right here, man. This is what we do. So I decided, you know what?
I don't think I ever had no argument with him.
Nah, we never had no argument, man. This is what we do. Me and him, we have healthy conversations, because I know where the place he's coming from. You know what I'm saying? That's what we have to understand as people. We can't force another person to have the same views we have, man. And you know what I'm saying? And you know, because we lose good people every day just because, you know, you don't want them to think how you want them to think. You know what I'm saying? You have to understand that sometimes you have to let people go through the fire. Sometimes you have to let other people have the way, you know, they think the way they think, because the way they think. You know, maybe something will change their mind in the future. Maybe not. Something might change your mind in the future to go towards what they was thinking about, because definitely what Mr. Steven Jackson prides himself on is what? Being right.
Well, I try to be right, so I try not to be wrong.
So, excuse me, everybody.
I try to double check myself, and I tell everybody else to go double check me.
Definitely, and I mean that definitely, like I said, man, there's times I was dead ass wrong, man. I was arguing with him, man. I go back and look.
No, because I know you didn't know, you know, man. I know you didn't know.
And I hit him back up, be like, man, you know what? I was wrong, bruh.
It's cool. It's cool. I knew I was right. It's cool. Yeah, I've been wrong before too, but I don't tell nobody.
I know what's gonna stop the echo, and I can't believe it just kicked him out. Mr. Jackson, come back, bro. I don't know what happened. Come back in, man. Definitely having a good discussion. Boom, that'll stop it. So, let me see. Check. Yeah, so come on, Steven, come back in here, man. Mr. Jackson, where you at, my brother? We need you back. We need you back in here. We need you back. We need you back. We need you back. Because we was having a good discussion about the American bully. So, I mean, I've heard a lot of people say and talk about the pocket American bully, about, you know, how it should be its own breed, and you know, that's just crazy. That's not how I think. What's going on, L Beach? What's going on? What's popping? That's just not my frame of thinking. You know, I believe that, you know, we're just, why can't people accept that we just have a breed that has three different type of dogs in it? You know, I mean, it was four. You know what I'm saying? I be, my honest opinion, my honest opinion is, I'm in my legal. I think honestly it needs to be the pocket and the standard if you want to really get into it. You know, because if you look at an XL, you're not thinking American Bully. You thinking, what the fuck is that? That's a fucking big ass dog. That is a presence. When the XL walks in a room, it demands your attention. I don't care what, if you like pockets. I don't care if you like standards. I don't even give a damn if you like extremes or if you like exotics. If you see a fucking XL bully, you see the right XL, it demands your attention. Hold up. All right. It definitely demands your attention. I ain't saying get rid of the XL as far as being part in the show, because if you look at it separate, it's, I mean, even the pocket is too. They all mean the best standard. They all meet the best standard anyway. You know? So I kind of understand the argument of pocket being its own thing. You know, because in reality, and if you're showing there, it's a separate category when you come to the American Bully, because you can't put a standard in there with a pocket. That doesn't make any sense. But we're just the people. We're just the breed with three different looks in it. Let me see. Reason people think. Yeah, if you're talking about the XL bully, I think, just if you look at it, just like the American Bully, I think the, you know, XL has a ways to go, but the only different thing they need to work on is the head of the dog, a muzzle in the head. That, you know, that's all they need to work on. I think the muzzle's fine. It's just the headpiece and the cheek. There's not many XL bullies with top skull and cheek. I think that's what lacks in the XL bully world, or the breed. That's my opinion. Everything else, I mean, you can look at the body of the dog, just how big it is, man. It's just like, pff, you know, it has a big face, you know. It's just the presence of one of them things, man. It's just like, God damn. You know, let me get out of the way. It's a horse. How many different looks are in XL? There isn't many different looks at all. There's only a few that's cream of the crop. A XL bully is supposed to have an American Bully head. So like Grand Champion Blue, you know, Grand Champion. I mean, Grand Champion Shots Fired. Kodak Black. I'm fine with the long backs, man. The backs are cool. Don't change nothing else with those dogs. All right? They're called XLs for a reason. That's it. You don't have to change the body, how long they are. You don't have to change none of that. It's only thing that needs to change with the XL breed is the cheek and the top skull. That's it. They're close to perfection over there, man. We're over here sitting, pointing fingers. Not saying you, anybody that's talking about their, who thinks that they should be their own breed. But I think, they have a shorter ways to go than we do when it comes to the improvement of their breed. Because, we have, well, I'm not going to say that. That's a lie. That's a lie. I'm sorry. I apologize. They don't. We're there. The finish line is close. It's really close. But, the headpiece for the XL Bully is all they need to change. Let's not compete with the two breeds. Let's just agree that both the XL Bully is just the dog that's great. I wouldn't really use an XL Bully for my standard American Bully or pocket American Bully program. I wouldn't do that. I don't know too many people that would use an XL Bully for their standard or pocket program. So I do believe the XL Bully needs to have that respect and have their own stage. They're really not considered American bullies. If you look at them, they don't call them, that community don't call XLs American, but they call them XLs. They don't call them American bullies. They only call them American bullies when you say they ain't American bullies. Other than that, they're calling them things XLs. Them horses, them things are huge, man. Y'all hear my dog snoring in the background? Yeah, I know. That shot's fired. Oh my God. Pudge. Come here. What's up, big guy? Both of them run up to me. So what y'all got to say? Yeah, they do have a slim rare. They can use more rare. You right about that. But I honestly feel the only thing that's separating the two dogs really is the size and the head shapes. That's it. But the size is cool, but we want to upgrade the head shape. Jesus Christ, man! Hold on, let me see if I can. Yeah, yo, y'all can hear me? Yo, check. Y'all can hear me? All right, cool. All we need to do is clean up the headspace of the dog, or not clean it up, make it bigger. Let me see if I can turn this up a little bit. Check. All right, cool. That's it. The XL is a nice dog. I wouldn't own one, but I can appreciate the breed. When you understand what people are striving towards, no matter what breed. If you're into dogs and you can sit down and you can. I think pugs are ugly as fuck. Yeah, there is an ending height to the class to the XL. It is. Hold up, it's right here. Hold up, I have it in my phone. I got it in my phone. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. I got it in my phone. Did I screenshot it? Yes, I did. Yeah. (19 to 22 inches). And hold on. 20 to 23 inches for the males. 19 to 22 for the females. So I had this on my phone from the ABKC website. And I was having an argument with this person. Not argument, we was, debating. And I was telling him, the XLs, I haven't seen an XL with a high rear. And he was like, yeah, but they said in the standards that it could have a high rear. And I was like, nah, they're not supposed to have a high rear. Oh, it says it in the standards. No, it doesn't. Show me. I went to the standards and looked. I said it doesn't say anything about the they want the XL to look just like an American Bully, but in between those heights, in between 20 and 23 inches. Excuse me. 20 and 23 inches for the males, and 19 and 22 inches for the females. They just want these dogs to look like American Bullies, but they just want different heights. That's it. Yes, but it should look like an American XL American. Yeah, you're right. Just what I said. You're definitely right about that. It's simple. It's all simple. People don't need to get upset. And it's I understand, the classic community feels like they're being pushed out. No, I can understand that. But I can understand where the bully, with a ABKC or any other registry is trying to level up, and they're trying to go for a different look right now. Because they're not satisfied with the look of the dog. We might not be happy with it. No, but the show must go on. It's like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? This happens. I agree. The classic should never go anywhere. I'm speaking on the progression of the American Bully. Y'all will always have a class in the ABKC. You know what I'm saying? Y'all always have a best classic American Bully in every show. Y'all will always have, it in nationals. Nobody's shitting on the classic at all. I definitely respect the classics. The best classic that I ever seen, is Bowser. That's the nicest classic I ever seen. That's the nicest classic show dog that I ever seen. It might be a nicer one. I don't know. I haven't seen it because they need to do what they need to do in that show ring too. I haven't seen what he's done in as far as productions. But Greg Black, man, definitely. Yeah, I'm gonna put that up there. Definitely. I'm not gonna run from that. The classic should never go anywhere. Okay, but prove that there's health issues. There's health issues with bulldogs. There's health issues with French bulldogs. There's health issues with all kind of dogs. Depending on what breed you go into, they all have a health issue. And it's all from turning one thing into another. Playing God with these dogs. That's where it comes from. And every breed has it. Every breed of dog has their issues. So we have to get off of that. For sure. Definitely, Greg. Definitely. I know some beautiful classics. I've seen some beautiful classics, man. You know, there's some dogs you'll think that are standards, but the judge will be like, nah. You know, my dog's not exempt. You know, because I had his frame minus his muscle. If you just look at his skeletal structure, you would see, you know, he has the frame of a classic. You know, but he just has all of that muscle, you know. And he has he got a good sized bone. But, you know, he has a lot of that girth, you know, that causes him to fall into that standard category. You know, so, you know, I had to come to grips to that, you know, and it's true. You know, let's stop looking at just the actual size of the dog, and we have to start actually looking at it, you know, at the structure. We're starting with the bone and starting with how the bone should be shaped, you know, of that certain type of dog within the American Bully standard. You know? So, I mean, the judges, they look at a lot. There's a lot of things that they look at. You know what I'm saying? So we have to understand, we have to educate ourselves and stop being in this game blindly, because if we do, then you'll never level up. Period. You'll never level up. You'll always stay 2, 3, 4 steps behind. You wouldn't even stay 2 steps behind. You know how it is in this bully game. It's you is or you ain't. There ain't no in between. We have to be honest with ourselves. You know, it's you is or you ain't. You know, and people get upset. Oh, that's the hype. That's the hype, man. You know, all right, man. Because just it's okay. It's more to having these dogs than to just having a nice dog. Yeah, true. I believe that. I love this breed. I mean, this is the first kind of dog that I ever got into. You know, some people don't believe it. You know, some people are like, man, you've been into dogs before that. No, I haven't. Really haven't. I haven't been into dogs before that. You know, I haven't. You know, that's oh shit. Sorry, y'all. I guess I'll do this later. All right, there we go. All right. So yeah. I don't know why that shit's so hard. But I know I probably can just left click and hit trash, right? Nah, but people are getting freaked out, man. And people are saying, oh, the breed is changing, the breed is changing. This breed is 25 years old. And I can't believe a lot of people that come from another breed can say how, they're mad that the American Bully's moving along or moving forward. I mean, if you had a pit bull before, right? If you had a pit bull before you came to the American Bully, and say you had the pit bulls, the old school pit bulls, those old school pit bulls that was like in the early 2000s, the early 90s, those ain't like the pit bulls of the fucking 60s and 50s, man. The nanny dogs. Okay? Dogs even look different. Look totally different. I don't know what happened. I don't know what was mixed. But those dogs in the 50s do not look like the DMX West Coast fucking pit bulls. Don't. So the breed had to move forward with time. It couldn't just stay the same. They felt like the breed needed to move forward. Same thing with the Frenchie. That's why I mentioned it with him. And he said, why does that matter? It matters because every dog started from somewhere within the first 25 years. That dog wasn't established. I mean, it was established, but they wasn't finished with the look. They was cleaning this up, shortening this up, flattening this out, higher in this, lower in that, more muscle, less muscle. Every dog that's within the first 25 years has been through the trial and error. Well, we're past trial and error as far as moving forward with a different look. This breed is way past trial and error. It's just, they want different, shorter muzzle, not that much short, fraction of an inch short, just a more compact dog. That was the thought of the American Bully, is to move away from Pit Bull Terrier for a person to say, what is that? And not to say, yo, y'all know what I'm about to say. I shouldn't even have to say it. Yo, is that a pit bull? Is that just a big ass pit? Is that a bully pit? No. No, there's a total difference between a pit bull and an American Bully. Everybody knows that. Everybody listening knows that. That's not my job right now to explain. I'm pretty sure the listeners or the audience is a little bit further along than that to know that there's a difference between the American Pit Bull Terrier and the American Bully just by the head shape. That's it. Just by the head shape. That should just tell you, fuck the height, fuck the bone, fuck all of that shit. Let's look at the head shape. Let's logically look at this head shape. Did you put the triangle where the square used to go when you was little? Don't be one of those people. The 50 to 60 TB were match dogs, not the scuff you and the show ring dogs. Or I'm gonna tell you what changed the American Pit Bull Terrier. What changed the American Pit Bull Terrier was the fighting generation, not the show generation. Was the fight dog generation switched the American Pit Bull Terrier, not in the show ring. I'm saying by popular demand. Okay, yeah, that's what a pit bull's supposed to. I'm saying the difference, what changed the mindset of the nanny dog to, oh my God, keep that dog away from my baby. He's gonna rip his face off. Is the fight scene. That's what changed. That's what changed the fight era. I'm sorry, the fight era changed the look of the dog. It's better along right now, but it used to be really bad, man. It was they. I remember. I can't remember what year, but I remember the year that they were speaking on euthanizing the breed, actually killing the actual breed off. There was some states that were saying, you know, let's get rid of this dog. We don't want this dog around. We came a long ways from that, where people are actually saving the breed, and you know, I don't agree with the fight scene, you know, but that's if you want to look at it, a lot of these American bully breeders that founded this breed come from that generation. And you know, they were like, look, man, fuck that. I'm tired. I want to, you know, we want something different, something less violent. Excuse me. Something that snarls a lot, like this clown behind me named Shots Fired. We call Pudge. Look at him. Look at him. Y'all see him? What's going on, bro? Look at him. Pudge. That's Bane right here. Pudge. What's up? There he is right there. Yeah. What's up, big guy? Alright, get down. Just hold yourself. Alright. But so yeah. So I done gave y'all an earful for like, I don't know how long I've been on here. Shit, damn near an hour. But what's going on? Every attack used to be blamed on it based on, you know what? Most attacks come from these little ass dogs, man. These small little dogs are attacking, are doing most of the attacks, are biting these people. Are more aggressive dogs. I wouldn't say a Frenchie. You know, Frenchies are different. Totally different dogs, man. Totally mind of their own dogs. But yeah, I'm sorry we lost Mr. Steven Jackson. I'm gonna call him up, find out what happened. But I guess we're gonna end this broadcast. Y'all be easy. Hold up. Let me see if I can play a little something and still be on here. Hold up. Do I have it? Nope. I don't got it no more. It's not on here. Damn. Alright. So we're gonna call that a night. I gotta get up and mail all of these off. I don't know if y'all can see this. Damn. Oh yeah. Oh, why is that looking like that? Oh, I know why that's looking like that. Hold up. Hold on. I can't believe I did this shit. I apologize, y'all. Look at that shit. Background. I have to figure. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. Boom. All right, good. Oh, I did it again. Still, look. I have to figure out how to shut that green screen off.
Still on there?
I'm about to cut off right now. I have to mail all this out in the morning. There's so much shit to do.
She wants to share her good news with you.
What? What's the good news?
It's like, guess what my credit score is?
What?
No, I'm gonna tell you, bro. My credit score is 686. But guess what my FICO is? Very
Huh.
bad. 717.
Ooh, my daughter.
My house.
So y'all be easy, man.
She's excited.
about to jump off of here, man, and
On her test.
rest, because it's been a long ass day, man. Thank you everybody for coming on and spending that little time with me. All right, peace.
I be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember. I be that more you gon' remember. To Harker Bay front line till the law call my number. I be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember, that's right. I be that more you gon' remember. To Harker Bay front line till the law call my number. If you a friend of the Moors, then you a friend of mine. I was told to watch my enemies, now hold my line. Those who speak against the prophet, they speak against me. And I'm speaking about the prophet over Drew Ali, who was the first to remind you and bind you back to Morocco, the mountains, Mississippi, and Quebec. Told you you wasn't black, proved it with straight facts. You tripping off trucks, you need to be tripping off that. Now here we go again, acting like you a slave. The same people talk European, I'm a babe. And look at that women buying European hair. No love for self, but do the men really care? Hell no, cause they got a love for Europe. Whole generation chasing pills, weed and syrup. Yeah, they love Lil Yachty, Tucci, Gucci, Kodak, Amigos, Ross, Lucid. But where the love for the woman look like your mother, I guess they say it's all black when it's under the cover. Now cypher, I be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember, that's right. I be that more you gon' remember. To Harker Bay front line till the law call my number. I be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember, that's right. I be that more you gon' remember. To Harker Bay front line till the law call my number. All you super scholars holler, this era for the workers. You ain't building on the ground, then you worse than a twerker. You look and sound good, but that's only on the surface. Probably working for them people. Now tell me what's your purpose. Ain't worried about your homie, but know that I know every mo that rockin' fast. He ain't my bro. Yeah, you know I ain't slow. I seen it all before. How they try to kill the prophet, it was all for dough. And some got it right now. Don't say that I'm not down. I'm coming for my vast estate. I want my town, my sheriff, my stores, my school, my nation. Sick and tired of the procrastination and debate. Y'all keep hating when love is the savior. You don't love yourself, so you can't love your neighbor. That's why you killing, fighting, marry out of your race. If you ain't for Moorish world, then get out of my face. Cause Chinese love China, Italians love Italy. If you used to love the Moorish world, come on and build it with me. Let's go. I be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember, that's right. I be that more you gon' remember. To Harker Bay front line till the law